Today we're going to be covering some EAS scenarios. And no, we ain't going to be discussing the one about, you know, the creature in your closet right now, the toe nibbler. Now, I don't want to scare you or anything, but if you don't like this video, apparently you might have a 30% chance of missing a couple little piggies, you know? I don't know, dude. He ain't a toe nibbler. He's a toe chomper, all right? That being said, we're going to watch some EAS scenarios today. Some of them were actually recommended by you guys, and some of them were just ones that I, you know, was scrolling through and was like, yo, that one looks really interesting. Also, I know a lot of people have been recommending for me to watch something called the Awakening EAS scenario. Unfortunately, I can't. I actually did react to it, but the video is copyrighted, so unfortunately, I can't actually add it to any of my videos. But that being said, let's hop into it. Now, the first video we're going to be watching today is called You Must Think, made by our boys SCP Realize. Dude, they actually make just so many EAS scenarios, and they're all just entertaining to watch. I love this channel so much. Anyways, let's hop right into it.
You should enter a state of alertness and stress. An anomaly is intersecting with our reality. This anomaly is extremely dangerous. It preys upon animals with low intelligence.
Bro, you gotta watch out for reverse Spider-Man.
Allow this alert to stress you, even scare you. Perform engaging mental activity. Play games, read, and problem solve. Engage in debate or argument with those around you. The anomaly will leave
Reddit would be full of people who survive.
Prey. Remain mentally active until an all clear is broadcast. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. Secure.
Dude.
Contain. Protect.
So basically the way to survive this is just do your homework, all right? Just do a whole bunch of math equations, because if you don't, reverse Spider-Man looks like he's gonna get you, all right? I mean, like, what happens when you're sleeping, like, and you're not really thinking too much that whole time? Are you just screwed? Like, actually imagine just some 8-limbed boy is just like hovering right behind you, looking at you while you're like, you know, hurriedly doing some math equations, and they're like, nah, the second you stop, bro, your soul is mine. That would actually be so stressful, dude. Although technically you would just have to like think hard about it. You wouldn't even have to like complete the math equations. You just have to be like, oh, I'm trying to learn how to do this, and the creature will be like, yeah, okay, I see you thinking, I see them gears turning. All right, I guess I'll leave you alone for a little bit. Personally, that sounds survivable, just really freaking stressful. Up next, we have the Forbidden Entity, made by the one and only Wombat. Dude, I keep watching this man's, you know, videos all the time, and I'm never disappointed. So let's just hop right into this. The Forbidden Entity. All right, EBS, different from EAS. Emergency broadcast. I mean, I feel like it's like
recently in the state of Mississippi, there have been reports of suspicious sounds coming from lower parts of homes. This event only happens late into the night, anywhere between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. This encounter is due to an entity named the Forbidden. The depiction of the entity was described as a large, tall creature, standing at a whopping...
Brother, why is like every entity like 7 or 8 feet tall? Dude, that's like over double my size. I'm 3'3". 3'4" on a good day, though. Like, these things are, they all have to just be colossal. Like, why can't we get, you know, a little gremlin, you know, that's like maybe a foot tall, that's just, you know, some eldritch horror. I don't know. Like,
in length. Other features include floating singular eyes and an open door-knob stomach. The singular eyes are able to float and roam around homes to see when their victims are most active, and when they are not. The reason the entity only strikes at night is due to the high percentage of inactivity in homes. If you ever come across a misplaced object in your home, report it immediately.
What are they gonna do, brother?
Or get anywhere near the object anymore. This is the entity trying to lure you into their
love how there's 2 eyes in there.
So far, there have been 173 confirmed deaths from this creature. If you come across this entity, do not go anywhere close to it. Stay put and do not look away from the entity. The creature will not move if it stays in sight. If you look away, there is no way to survive the entity. Thank you for listening to this emergency message. Protect your loved ones and stay safe.
So reverse Slenderman, I guess. Bro, we got reverse Spider-Man. We got reverse Slenderman. Like, you got to make sure you don't look away from this dude. Also, I just love how the word this has 2 eyes. Bro, no, they emphasizing this, all right? It wasn't a misspell. They're just emphasizing that word. But nah, if you actually hear... Okay, that's so creepy. Imagine you're just in your house. You know, you're just chilling, dude. And then you start hearing some sounds coming from down below in your basement. Brother, you know you're home alone. There's no one else supposed to be in the house, and you just start hearing that. And there's also some misplaced items. Like, you could have sworn you left your keys on the desk, but now it's not even there. Dude, you already know someone that not even paying the... That's the scariest part of all of this. They ain't even paying rent staying in your house. Hell no. Anyways, up next we have a god has invaded our reality by... Brother, all right, I'm sorry, but I just love SCP Realized, all right? Their videos are just so goated, so let's get into it.
Please remain calm.
But a god has invaded?
This message is from an organization called the SCP Foundation.
Oh, nah, dude.
For those unaware,
they be punching sharks all day.
Dedicated to containment of the anomalous. An anomalous entity hostile to human life is currently exerting influence over the Earth. This entity is an apex-tier pluripotent entity, and could be considered a god. The objectives of this god are unclear, but likely involve the subjugation and transformation of humanity. It has significant ability to alter reality and to influence the minds of humans. You should stay within your home or a shelter at this time. Bring food and supplies with you. Do not go outside. Do not look outside. Do not contact anyone with any communication device.
Brother, I mean, I sit at my computer all day anyways, so
may expose you to the dangerous effects of the anomaly. The SCP Foundation is working with other organizations dedicated to human survival to contain the situation. If you are contacted by the SCP Foundation or your national government, please follow all instructions. You may be ordered to rapidly evacuate the area. Please do so if instructed, for your safety.
Bruh.
Thank you for your attention to this message. Further updates may follow. Stay inside. Secure. Contain. Protect.
All right, so it looks like this is about, I believe, the Scarlet King, maybe, which is like, I think the SCP version, it's like SCP-001 or one of the 001s that's like the bringer of end times. It's like this otherworldly entity that just can warp reality to be bad. I feel like that's an understatement of a word, but like it just ruins everything. But the fact that you can't even like look outside, much less go outside, bro, like how am I gonna get Butter to go on a walk? Like she got bundles of energy, all right? You know what? I'm literally just gonna walk out with Butter. We gonna take a walk anyways, and I'm gonna be like, yo, time out. We gotta get her energy out because, bro, that's also a world-ending event. If you don't do that, bro, she gonna start nipping at everything. All right, this EAS scenario is called a Black Fog, made by Oakleg. Now, this is a person that you guys have been recommending a lot. Just like, you know, The Awakening, the thing that unfortunately I can't react to. This person has been mentioned so many times. So, you know what? I found a video that's on the shorter side because they had a lot of longer videos, and I don't really want to react to like an 8+ minute video. So this one is still pretty long, but it's on the shorter side of the ones that they've done. Anyways, let's hop right into it because Black Fog sounds... That sounds terrifying, dude. It's literally just smoke.
Due to a sudden emergency announcement. During this very moment, remain calm and gather any family members inside your household, as this is an extremely important broadcast.
Bro, they got a British person? We must pay attention now. You know they tell them the truth if they're British.
BBC One and other channels under the British Broadcasting Corporation is broadcasting this emergency alert due to a sudden disturbing occurrence. Again, like stated before, we cannot stress this enough. Listen carefully, as it is critical to your safety, as this is not a drill.
Y'all better be listening. They talking to you, all right? Just making sure.
Extremely terrifying thick black fog has been spreading all across our great country, rapidly like we have never seen before. At the moment, you must stay indoors during this time, as walking into the fog is extremely dangerous and will pose a major risk to your life.
Imagine this is just like the super volcano
erupting. Some people who have entered the black
like
fog
the Yellowstone
unknowingly
one
have seemed to have vanished. and have yet right now to return from the darkness due to this. Those who have returned from the fog have exhibited strange, odd symptoms and are in a tranced state of shock and panic. These symptoms and results of wandering into the fog include,
this is
but are
actually
clearly
really
not limited
interesting.
to, are drowsiness, vomiting of a strange unknown substance, dizziness and high thirst, blindness, and even in most cases, death within a few seconds.
All right, so I guess if you walk in it, just stay in it, because if you walk out, you go and die.
If somebody is outside of your house or is at risk, do not attempt to put your life in danger in order to rescue them. There are also overwhelmingly frightening reports of insanity due to the effects given by the fog.
Bro, did Cthulhu let out an ink sac or some shit?
Research is being conducted by scientists and other personnel to figure out the origins of this event and have yet to reach a conclusion about what could have caused this unexplained phenomenon. It's highly suspected that it's due to some unknown entity which has yet to be
Cthulhu,
found.
we calling it, dude. We calling it.
With that being said,
he actually just ink sacked all over the world.
However, please do note, there have been multiple people reporting that they've been hearing loud, low-pitched sounds all across the country throughout the thick black fog. No matter the situation or how tempting it is, do not attempt to investigate these noises.
Bruh.
Going out and investigating by yourself into the unknown will most likely result in certain death or symptoms of the fog. It's simply best to remain indoors for the time being, unless stated otherwise. All emergency broadcast systems will be notified by Her Majesty's government once the fog has been cleared and when it's safe to exit your homes.
Oh, this is in Britain. All right, I'm safe. I'm chilling,
That's enough
dude.
from us right now. We will notify you once more information has been given. For now, remain seated and be patent for the time being.
Yo, that is actually really unsettling. What is that, the end? Are they gonna keep
more
going?
information to bring you delivered from Her Majesty's government.
Nah,
regarding the
dude.
fog.
We're going. This is boss fight round 2 now.
Within the fog, a strange, glowing, human-like figure has been seen moving and wandering around everywhere across the nation. This figure is believed to be the main root cause of the current weather surrounding us. The creature appears to be extremely hostile towards any living being that dares to walk near it, causing it to aggressively attack with no mercy. Individuals who have made eye contact with this entity
so maybe not
have simply
Cthulhu.
perished suddenly within a second, giving mere time to react whatsoever. Not much information is known about the creature, nor research has been done, but it's extremely advised you take the following actions to ensure that you do not lose
Brother,
your life.
there's no survival. Just don't be in Britain, I
The
guess.
entity appears to avoid any places with any form of bright lighting and mainly hides within the black fog as a natural habitat. Turn on all lights and electricity inside your home to deter the monster from going near you or your loved ones. Doing so will ensure that the entity will stay in the fog. Together, if everyone cooperates, we can be a step to solving this crisis. It's also in your best interest to follow any instructions delivered to you via Her Majesty's government to keep yourself safe. For now, we don't have any information expected to be delivered for quite some time now, so normal programming shall continue until more updates has been given. Please do expect delays or sudden interruptions as a result of this. Now, without any further ado, enjoy BBC1.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm going to perfectly just go back to enjoying BBC One without any worry whatsoever going through my mind. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, imagine you're just, living in your house, you're just chilling, but all outside of you, it's daytime, by the way, but all outside of you is just thick smoke that makes it look like it's nighttime. Like, how are you just going to be watching TV and be like, hell yeah, I love watching, I don't know, literally whatever you were watching, like, and not just thinking about the doom fog right outside your house? Like, what happens when a power line falls and all of a sudden all your lights turn out and the mist starts seeping into your house? Dude, there's like no way to escape any of that. And I don't even know, I couldn't remember if they said it was like worldwide or it was just Britain. I don't know, dude. At the end of the day, it looks like all of these EAS scenarios are just don't go outside, all right? You're gonna live in safety in your house, actually maybe not your basement, because in one of these, bro, your basement's also bad news. Yeah, at this stage, brother, you're safest just doing the blanket defense. You just pull the blanket over you, because obviously no monster's gonna attack you while you're under the blanket. That's like foolproof defense. I mean, I'm only an expert in the field, so take my advice with a grain of salt. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to see more EAS scenarios, because this series has been doing really well recently. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of these, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also in the comments, let me know what other like specific videos you want me to see. I know you guys are doing lots of recommendations, some of which I can't actually watch because they're just too long, and some of which are just, you know, copyrighted. But I definitely do look through, I try and look through every single comment to see, you know, all of your recommendations. So if you guys have one that fit the criteria, please suggest it down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.